Bubbly Steve is available for pre-order at shopclownfish.com. That's shopclownfish.com. You've got less than a month to pre-order this 15-inch plushie. Check them out. Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon, and we're going to talk about Warner Brothers Animation and Cartoon Network deciding they're going to start producing their own anime too. What's really interesting about this is that they sold off Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll was producing Crunchyroll originals and shows like X-Arm and High Guardian Spice. But now they're going to be producing their own quote-unquote anime as well. But it does seem like it looks a little bit better than what Crunchyroll was producing. But everybody's going to get in on this now, right? Everybody's going to get in on making Western-produced anime. It is what it is. So we're going to talk about that. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We're over 229,000 subs. Thank you so much for the support. Geeky is sitting this one out, but she will be back in later videos, so you're stuck with me. We talk about anime, we talk about whatever interests us that day, manga, comic books, definitely a lot about the animation industry lately, and this is kind of big news, because we've talked about how manga and anime are blowing up right now in popularity, and everybody's getting in on it. Even Taco Bell's getting in on it. But we've had concerns that a lot of the anime that is going to be produced is going to be American anime, Amera manga, Amera anime, whatever, and it might not be up to the standards that the Japanese have. But it does look somewhat promising. This guy's got a pedigree. We'll talk about it. This is coming from Cartoon Brew. They're going to produce, Warner Brothers and Cartoon Network are going to produce anime under Jason DeMarco, who is the Adult Swim guy, right? So Toonami. So, the first one that we've seen, I think, so far is Fena, Pirate Princess, which actually looks pretty decent. I'm going to be honest. I've been, watching the trailers for this one, and I'm like, well, this isn't bad. This is a far cry from X-Arm, right? But it is interesting that they chose to sell Crunchyroll, and assuming their originals and all that stuff, but they're going to produce it themselves. So Warner Brothers Animation, Cartoon Network are expanding into animation production, and Jason DeMarco has been tapped to spearhead the effort. The executive has joined the sister studios in a new role, Senior Vice President of Anime and Action Series / Long Form. Rooster Teeth, you're about done. I'm just gonna, there is no reason for Rooster Teeth to exist at this point if they're gonna do it themselves. And this is what we kind of heard about a few years ago, that Warner Brothers was gonna try to consolidate all of its animation under the Cartoon Network brand. And we saw, Adult Swim getting consolidated with HBO Max, and I can't even keep track of who's doing what now, but basically, as we understood it, and this was the plan 2 or so years ago, is that they really only wanted one division to handle all of the animated content. They didn't need Crunchyroll, they didn't need Rooster Teeth, they didn't need Elation or any of that stuff. They're like, nah, Cartoon Network's going to pretty much do everything. And we're just going to have different brands underneath that. So anyway, the position mirrors DeMarco's existing role at Adult Swim, and he's going to keep both. So he's going to be in charge of Adult Swim and their anime and long form series. So he's going to report to the president of Warner Brothers and Cartoon Network Studios and the president of Adult Swim. At WBA and CNS, DeMarco will develop series and long form programming based on original library and third-party anime and action properties. He's going to work with Japanese studios, artists and creators. First up, he's serving as lead creative executive on the Lord of the Rings anime, which is a thing. Yeah, everybody's getting anime. Star Wars is getting anime too. The upcoming anime feature produced by New Line Cinema and Warner Brothers, directed by Kenji Kamiyama and animated by Sola Entertainment out of Japan. DeMarco has experience in anime, having co-created Adult Swim's Toonami block. Yes, that's where you're going to recognize him from, which he continues to manage. He's currently overseeing production of Adult Swim anime series Fena, Pirate Princess, Uzumaki, and Blade Runner. A 20-plus year veteran of Adult Swim and Cartoon Network, he founded Williams Street Records. DeMarco says of the new role, I got into this business because I love action cartoons and storytelling. Being able to work in anime and action development, 2 areas of animation I care about, is a dream come true. I can't wait to bring everything I've learned from Toonami and Adult Swim to our animation studios. So Warner Brothers and Cartoon Network have made their share of action-adventure animation, the former in particular having produced many series set in DC's superhero universe. Anime, a fast-growing market outside Japan, is a new area for both. What could possibly go wrong? No, actually, I think, given the guy helped start Toonami, I think he probably is a good choice if they're going to do this. So I think we're going to see a lot of Western-produced anime from different studios. Obviously, Disney is getting into it as long as they use Japanese studios to handle the animation. But I think we're also going to see Japan kind of get into doing its own thing. It's very weird that they're doing this right after selling Crunchyroll. Like, yeah, we don't need Crunchyroll. We really don't. And Funimation, what did they buy exactly? I mean, they already have a streaming service. They already have a lot of overlap, I think, with Crunchyroll. I think Warner Brothers is probably like, well, if you're dumb enough to buy it for $1 billion, have at it, because we're going to go make our own anime without you, and this gives us a good reason to get rid of stuff like High Guardian Spice and X-Arm and all these other originals that we were producing. Fena does look a lot better than anything that Crunchyroll has produced outside the webtoon stuff, for sure. So comicbook.com picked it up as well. Cartoon Network to co-produce original anime with Warner Brothers. Again, what could possibly go wrong? But also, guys, this is his Twitter account. Also, guys, when they say anime here, they mean anime as in created and produced in Japan, not anime-esque as in Avatar or Castlevania, although I'm interested in that sort of production too. But I'm definitely making a bunch of anime in case there's any doubt. So yeah, that's actually promising. So we'll see what happens. I have concerns about the West getting involved more closely in anime productions. But it's going to happen. There's money to be made, especially after Demon Slayer. Once everybody saw how much money Demon Slayer made, both in manga and anime, everybody's going to run for that. They're going to run for that because, but I think that this could potentially be the kiss of death for like Tumblr style cartoons too, because they weren't making that much money. They weren't selling a lot of merchandise. Unfortunately, some shows that I guess you would consider Tumblr style, like Infinity Train, are getting prematurely canceled, I think, in favor of stuff like this. This is the flavor of the month now. We'll see where we're at in 2 or 3 years. Who knows? Gonna wrap this one up. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. We'll talk to you guys later.